An Unconventional Threesome is a comedy podcast hosted by three rude, crude, and tattooed dudes. We tell you this so you can shield your children's eyes and cover their ears. If you don't, we are not responsible for the fun and exciting new words that they start using. Enjoy.
Welcome to the show, yeah, it's a blast. Turn the volume up, we got to laugh. Every joke's a hit, you'll have a fit. Sit back, relax, let's start this bit. Tuned in live from the internet's heart, where every word is a work of art. Comedy gold, it never gets old. Jump aboard, let the fun unfold.
Welcome to An Unconventional Threesome, a conversation podcast hosted by three dudes who have no business having a podcast. My name is John, and I am wondering why hot dogs come in packs of 12, but I can only fit 10 up my ass.
This is D Money. I come with the sex appeal, and one more hot dog if you're brave enough for 11.
Yeah, Jay's here, and I just want to eat the hot dogs. Not those hot dogs, the other ones. The ones that are still in the package.
The remaining two.
Yeah.
Some glizzies, some meat rockets. There's some other fun names for hot dogs.
Tube steaks.
Tube steak, yeah. Well, that was a fascinating topic.
I don't think there's anything that beats wieners for the dog.
Oh, I've always kind of liked glizzies. That one's fun.
I bet you did.
It sounds like glitter. How's y'all's weight loss journey going?
I suck.
I have become plateaued. Don't like that.
Well, we got another month or so before we have to decide whether or not Scooter wins, so you've got time.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't say he's gonna win.
I fucking crashed out today. I don't know what the fuck it was. I was just insatiable. I could not eat enough. I mean, I was still just over 2,000 calories, but I'm like, I went on my afternoon lunch walk, and I usually do 2 miles, and I got to 1.5 miles, and I'm like, I feel like I am about to pass out right now. So we cut that short and ate lunch, and still hungry. Got home. MK wasn't home, and I am not inspired to cook when she's not home. So I took a wrap, cut up some chicken nuggets with some hot honey, 2 slices of salami, nuked that bitch, and I had myself a hot honey pizza for dinner.
Damn, that actually sounds bad. That sounds really good.
I have an air fryer, convection oven. I could have broiled it, but nope. I am too impatient to wait that 6 minutes. We'll just throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes and have it turn to fucking rubber. Grocery store had these chicken nugget single serving packets. They don't actually have like the breading and coating on them. They're actually pretty decent macros. They were on manager special for like $1 or something like that. So fuck it, I'll try them. They're not bad.
I love that as long as it's about to expire, you'll buy it. Are you saying I can save 11 cents? Deal.
That's where JB lives.
Yeah, I might get salmonella, but what's life without a little risk? I will say, though, I was at a barbecue last weekend, and going into that, I'm like, oh, I'll be able to find something. I'll be okay. And as I'm putting together my second lettuce wrap burger, I'm sitting in my folding chair asking myself, what the fuck have I become? Oh, I was so miserable. But they had ambrosia salad. Do you guys fuck with ambrosia salad?
Hell no.
That's the one with marshmallows in it, right?
Marshmallows, mandarin oranges, cottage cheese, I think like Cool Whip or something like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's fucking good.
Does sound good.
And once again, maybe it's because I've just been so fucking strict with myself that it tasted so good, but I've always enjoyed it.
It sounds good. I think I've had it like once.
Yeah, and if people get squirrely, you can add pears to it too.
Did you have the one with mayonnaise in it?
Ugh.
I have not.
Yeah, that's one that I've seen before. That seems yucky.
Yeah, mayonnaise is disgusting.
Fuck off.
Sorry, dude.
We're all white here. It's very clear we like mayonnaise.
You might. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. It's like a step sibling. You kind of like want it to be there, but you don't want to know it's there.
So how do you moisten your sandwiches?
It's kind of like a child molester, D. You don't want it anywhere near you.
Jesus Christ.
I don't, John. I don't use it.
You just going dry?
Hell yeah.
Fucking psychopath. No mustard, nothing?
That's
hell no.
alarming. That is
Uh-uh.
alarming.
No, there can be bread, there can be cheese, there can be meat. End of list. Unless I'm doing like a cold cut sub, and then maybe sometimes I'll get a little risky and I'll say, you know what, let's throw some jalapenos on there. Let's throw some peppers and cukes and shit on there. But never any kind of oil, mustard, mayonnaise, nothing like that.
I think he's supposed to be on a list for that.
Golly. I bet you he likes to get choked.
The
That's
next
it.
time you go to the post office, take a look at that most wanted list. You might have to flip a page or two, but you might find me on there.
I think Jay's in the cuck chair.
No.
Who said that?
Nope. Never be on that list.
Yeah, but anyways, I am very close to breaking into the 250 range. I'm not confident about tomorrow, but we'll see.
Yeah. That is I put back on like a couple pounds, and it's because I hit 261 flat, and I was like, oh my gosh, skinty queen over here. I'm gonna hit 250 by tomorrow. Did not happen.
Now you're
Oh, I'm 266.
266 fat. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I just had to play off of your flat. Yeah, I've been bouncing between like 260.2 and 261. So usually after weekends is when my weight tends to go down because I've given my body time to recover and it's not hoarding every fucking thing anymore.
Yeah.
Because I've just been I'm not taking weekends off. I'm still, trying to move about and things like that, but I'm not concerned about hitting step goals. I'm not concerned about making sure I get out and do extra exercise. And, that's me time. I'm not 24 anymore. You'll keep hearing me say that over and over fucking again.
So just more casual activity on the weekends. That's kind of a good way to balance it out, though.
Yeah, and my hips and knees and everything else have just been absolute fucking nightmare the last few weeks. So I'm just trying to fight through that right now. Jay, have you given us an updated weight at all?
I don't think so. Tune in next time for an updated weight.
Dickhead.
He's being cheeky.
Yeah,
Much like me with hot dogs.
building the suspense.
Maybe we should have talked about it prior to recording, but are you good to talk about where you were as of recently?
Oh yeah, I have a story or two. Yes.
All right, let's hear Jay's version of I'm an American.
Yeah. So step one, don't lose your goddamn passport. But the wife pulled the D at one of the wineries we were at. I'll get to that. But yeah, we took a trip up to Nova Scotia. So we did Cape Breton and we saw some puffins and we went to some wineries and good stuff. But at one point, after I think it was the third winery of the day, somebody who's not me left their purse, which wasn't mine, on the back of a chair.
Allegedly.
And luckily, as we were, cruising the gift shop, the server came back in with it. I was like, that looks shockingly like my wife's purse that has all of our identification that allows us to get back into our fucking country. Let me give him a smile and a thank you and grab that. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, I thought I might go to Canadian jail at one point because I was being enticed to beat the brakes off of a 70-year-old man. Didn't happen. Didn't come to blows. But it was a very stupid situation. So we're at our hotel, and we were in between tours, as it were. We came back, and we had to go out and do something else. We came back to get back to the car, and there was another human who was kind of parked in a way that, D, you would have had a coronary.
I love it already.
I know how you are with parking. I'm talking like an 82-degree angle in a manner that I don't know how a person would have done it. And my blushing bride saw a scuff mark on her bumper, and she was having a day. And I got the look, and that look is generally somebody has to scream at that person, and I nominate you, Pikachu.
I don't think that's how you get out of the Pokeball, but okay.
No. But anyway, so one of the other patrons was asking if we had enough room, and to, make the wife happy because she needed a release valve, I kind of yelled, "Yeah, you kind of hit our fucking car." No, we didn't. Okay. Yes, you did. So one of them came over and looked at it, and she said, "I was with my husband the whole time he was driving. I can tell you he didn't hit your car." I said, "So hypothetically, if I kick the side mirror off of your car right now, my wife could say she was here and it didn't happen? That's your logic?"
Were these maple blooded?
Yes, they were syrup sipping Northerners. Yes. So she looks at the bumpers. There's nothing there. I said, "Well, allow me to point to it because clearly you're not looking at it." And her husband came over, and I told him the same thing. I was like, "Look, we got to go, and if we keep talking, this is going to get ugly. So we're just going to go." And he starts knocking on the window rather, where I was sitting. I was like, "All right, I guess I'm getting out again." And I did. I said, "What?" And we didn't hit it. He's looking at it. I said, "Yeah." I said, "Look, we're just going to go. We got somewhere to be. And this is, if you need this to get ugly." And his wife just goes, "Oh, it won't get ugly." I'm like, "Lady, you don't fucking know me. I just screamed at you from 30 yards away and you walked towards me. I've tried to leave twice now. And you're inciting me to go completely, totally fucking munchkin mental on your ass." So we just got in the car. Then they tried to stop us again. And it's like, I'm just running the fuck over. We got places to be. Because we actually had a tour we were going on. So we literally had to leave anyway. And that was the only time we saw them. But yeah, we're driving away, and I was like, am I losing my touch? I mean, I am, for all intents and purposes, a full-grown man that was just screaming at somebody. And they were fine to just get closer. And it's like, if somebody's pissed off and they're trying to leave, I generally let them leave. Try to Tai Chi that situation. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with these two. But yeah, that was about the most excitement we had on the trip. Everything else was hunky-dunky.
Oh, so you didn't want to just throw your wallet and passport away?
No, but I will say that the Border Patrol guy was absolutely bullied in high school. And I will further maintain that my wife needs to stop pointing that out to people that are going to decide whether or not you're allowed back in your state, country, etc. So this is horrible, but I'm a horrible person, so it's fine. So we're a few people back in line in the car, and she's like, "Look at this fucking winner." And the agent's out checking somebody's trunk. I said, "Oh Jesus, is she on a power trip?" And my wife looks at me and goes, "She would be a guy." I was like, "Okay, we're off to a great start." Oh God! So we get up there, and he has me pull up. I'm like smiling, "Hey, how are you? Great. Here are our passports. What's going on? Where do you guys live?" I told him. He goes, "All right. Where are you coming from?" I told him the name of the town, and he looks at me like, what? So the wife from the passenger seat, Nova Scotia. Oh, okay. And I told him, this is where we were. This is where we're headed. This is how long we were here, whatever. And you've got to declare shit whenever you come into the country, and usually it's a smart idea to do so. So he asked if we bring anything back. I said, "Yeah, we've got, wine," because we brought a handful of bottles or whatever. And I had it in the back seat on the floor behind the driver's seat. So it was very easily visible. And that's kind of the whole point. Had a note on my phone, how much it was in volume and what it was worth. And he looks, and this is after he made me roll down the fucking window too. Fine. Because, trafficking something, whatever. But anyway, he's like, "So it's all in the cooler?" I'm like, "No, it's not in the lunchbox size cooler that has 3 bottles of iced tea in it. It's on the floor and it looks like wine." So he looks, and he's kind of just going back and forth. Then he goes in the back seat and starts like rifling through a couple of the other bags. And my wife is like, "Oh my God, he's touching my shit." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it." And he's like, "All right, you got to put up the trunk." So I did, and I'm watching him in the mirror, and he's going through another cooler, and it's like a cooler bag. Because when we drove up, we long ass drive, so we wound up having a bunch of snacks and drinks and shit with us.
Dry sandwiches.
Yeah, exactly. So that cooler was empty. It just had like warm ice packs in it. And he's like rifling through, looking at everything. It's like, buddy, like what are you trying to fucking find? And after a few minutes of a veiled attempt, he's like, all right, you guys are good. Thank you. See ya. But just the look on his face, the body habitus, and his demeanor. My wife was like, so he's been stuffed in a lot of lockers. I was like, maybe, I don't know.
At least you waited till after you guys left, right?
Well, dude, I have to have conversations with her about this in airports, anytime we're crossing through any kind of customs or security. It's like every ounce of attitude you give these people is going to cost you an hour of your life. So we'll make fun of them later. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
The last international flight we had, we're coming back. And we had 2 big suitcases. And, me being me, I was the one rolling them. And her being her, she was the one stomping through customs because she doesn't want to be there. Because once she's decided she doesn't want to be in a place, she turns the jets on. And the first border patrol guy looked at her and said, "What, no bags?" She points back to me. I was like, he's fucking got them both. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. We're
No, my chauffeur has them.
we're going to go to jail again. What is happening here?
Absolutely going to jail.
So as we were in line for customs, I was like, we don't want to be in Canadian jail. Okay, let's just calm ourselves and we'll get home in another, day and a half is what it freaking felt like. But anyway, yeah, so that was it. As far as random drama, it was she dropped her phone and it cracked. We lost a lens cap to a camera. I almost had to kung fu fight a 70-year-old couple. Yeah, and then the border czar, as it were. And that was it. Everything else was normal. So glad to be home, though.
Fortunately, it was just a lens cap and not an entire lens, because that's a different story.
Oh, yeah. It was comical the way it happened, though. It was like, just picture a quarter rolling on its edge. That was the way it went. So the lens cap dropped, and it just kept rolling on the boardwalk, and then right between 2 slats, never to be seen again. I was like, okay. And this was literally an hour after we're starting this walk. And she goes to put her phone in her pocket and misses, and it lands face down, screen down on a pebble. It's like, well, now that screen's cracked.
She doesn't have ballistic glass on that shit?
Oh, and speaking of, remember that time I told you we had to replace a windshield before we went on this fucking trip?
Maybe.
Well, I did. Guess when we picked up another rock on that new fucking windshield? Yes, you're correct. Yesterday.
Nice.
It was literally in use for a week.
Maybe we just shouldn't be going to Canada. JB, you need to try it. This weekend, you need to go to Canada, see what happens.
No, I have an international flight in 2 weeks. I am not going to accidentally get stuck in fucking Canada.
Come on now. There's nothing. What's the worst that could happen?
I accidentally get stuck in fucking Canada and miss my international flight.
Knowing John, he would break a bone and have to get Canadian medical care.
Oh, he'll be there. He'll be there for years.
Speaking of breaking bones, and not to get completely off topic, but that just reminded me. So at this family barbecue we had this weekend, they had a bounce house. And I'm just staring at it and I'm like, nope, too old. I am going to get hurt if I go in there. And my wife's bouncing around. She's having a good time. Great. There's also a slip and slide.
Slip and bleed from the asshole.
I am not dressed for this, so it wasn't even an option, but
Hold on 1 second, guys.
Do I just stop my story?
11 minutes later.
I'm sorry. I'm back.
okay. So yeah, they had a slip and slide. And once again, looking at that, I'm too old for this shit, but I'm not dressed for it anyway, so it's not really a problem. One of my cousins goes down, actually 2 of them, and their kids go down, and one of them did not attempt to go into a slide or do anything, and all of a sudden her feet just went right out from under her, smashed her head off the fucking ground. If she doesn't have a concussion, I'd be shocked. That's not even the worst part. My youngest brother goes down, dislocates his fucking shoulder.
What the fuck? Did he slip on the slip and slide?
Yeah, he went down the slip and slide, and like when he landed, it must have like jammed it or something like that because yeah, he dislocated his shoulder. My dad had to pop it back in.
Good God.
I was taking a moment to decompress from all of the children, but
So those have been strictly forbidden from any family gatherings, right?
oh, probably not. We're
They-
we're stupid enough.
Yeah, it just seems like a bad idea.
It absolutely is. That, I want to point out how mature that was of me to look at these things and say, that's probably going to hurt me.
Yeah, I feel like you've reached that point that maybe we'll rethink this for a minute rather than just pulling the ripcord.
All right. I didn't feel like doing trivia again this week. I want to try and do something different. Don't want to wear you all out on that. This week, I'm going to do kind of a trivia type thing, I guess, but it's going to be funny reviews. So I'm going to read a review, an actual real live review of an Amazon product, and you guys have to guess what this product is.
Okay, this is a good idea. I dig it.
No points, no winners, no anything. I think it's just kind of funny. First one I have is titled Saved My Marriage. What can I say about the blank that hasn't already been said about the wheel, penicillin, or the iPhone? This is one of the greatest inventions of all time. My husband and I would argue constantly over who had to cut today's banana slices. It's one of those chores no one wants to do. You know, the old, I spent the entire day rearing our children and maybe you can pitch in a little and cut these bananas. And of course, you think I have the energy to slave over your damn bananas? I worked a 12-hour shift and just came home to this. These are things that can destroy an entire relationship. It got to the point where our children could sense the tension. The minute I heard our 6-year-old girl in her bedroom reenacting our daily banana fight with her Barbie dolls, I knew I had to make a change. That's when I found the blank. Our marriage has never been healthier, and we've incorporated it into our lovemaking. Thanks, blank.
I genuinely have no idea what that could be for.
Absolutely a scientific calculator. Probably a TI-83.
Good pull. Good pull.
That is the Hutzler 571 banana slicer.
Uh-huh. I see.
And they're bringing that into the bedroom.
All I know is if that's saving your marriage, you were on a foundation of dry sand to begin with.
This one is titled, Hoping It'd Be Crap, Her Blank Would Slip Out and Electrocute Her. Got this for my mother-in-law for bath time, hoping it'd be crap. Her Kindle, damn it, her blank would slip out and electrocute her. So far, the bloody thing is staying in one piece. Great for waterproof, blank, crap for murder.
Well, if we didn't already know what it was, I would have guessed that weird sex lemon that licks your hoo-ha for you.
I'm probably going to go Kindle.
It is a blue Amazon Kindle waterproof case cover protective bag pouch.
Do you know what a Kindle is? Like what it's used for?
I do. I have one, actually.
Dude, you could read so many books on so many topics with your Kindle.
When was the last time it was charged?
All right, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah, no, I've read a couple books on it. My favorite so far is The Exorcist's House. Yeah, something like that. That was really good. I can read, and there's no pictures in that.
Actually trying to figure out what book I want to bring to Scotland with me, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time just chilling out on the deck reading.
That sounds fantastic, man.
I feel like I say that every vacation, and then I never once crack the fucking book open. This one is titled, I Wear This Blank to Sing Lullabies to My Children.
Oh, dear God.
I wear this blank to sing lullabies to my children. They are terrified of the blank. Whenever they protest about their bedtime or ask for too many sweets, I whip out the blank, and they soon know who the king penguin is.
Is it a Pennywise mask?
Nope.
It sounds like an ad for like child therapy that will be needed soon.
You were on the right track, Jay, with a Pennywise mask.
Oh, if it's King Penguin, is this like an Emperor Penguin suit or something?
It's an emperor penguin mask.
There we go.
Yo, they can sound mean as fuck.
Penguins are kids.
Both. Well, I haven't told you guys for the past week and a half ish, our house has become somehow, for some reason, the hangout spot for the kids in the neighborhood because they're hanging out with our kids now.
That's your first mistake.
And
Fucking degenerates.
my God. So, like, one of the first nights, they dismantled a bike in our driveway. Yeah. And then tried to hide it in the bushes across the street from us.
So they try to put it back together.
No, they were like trying to hide a dead body. And they were just throwing the pieces into the woods. Yep. There's that. Oh my gosh. I got conned out of buying like 5 different kids. 2 of these things
I think
were
that's
mine.
illegal.
Well, not on Wayfair. But I got conned out of buying all of them ice cream last Friday from the ice cream truck because somehow one of mine said, I'm going to go ask my dad for money. And one of the kids stopped the ice cream truck from driving by our house and said, hold on, his dad's going to go get money for all of us. And so I came out there and, well, first off, my kid was like, hey, can I have like a couple dollars? I'm like, dude, I'm thinking you might need a little bit more. So yeah, I went out there, ended up spending like $23.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you wonder why the kids are hanging out at your house now.
Right?
You have ice cream money readily at hand.
And then like the other day, 2 more, like for some, they've been rotating and multiplying. So far, we have some returning characters, some that I've only seen just like once or twice. But one of them, and I will say, I don't know if it's just like because we're in the city and they're city kids, or if it's just kids in general, but they're bold as hell nowadays. Because one of them was like, oh, do you guys have a pool? Because like we have a little kiddie pool under our deck. And I go, yeah. And then she just looked at me and she goes, when you're done, can we have it? And I'm like, no, that's
Nice.
our pool. She goes, oh, okay. And then she goes, I have a question. I go, yeah. And then she goes, can I use that? And she was talking about the wagon. Genuinely, I have not met this child more than 45 seconds prior to her asking if she can have my pool after I use it, which I don't know. Does she mean the next time? I don't know. And then asking to use use our wagon. Kids are bold these days.
When are you guys moving?
Start hitting them.
I might just have to get like one of those marshmallow guns, like little air darts.
Hey, you know what's coming back are those air cannons where they fire those like balls of air at people. You seen those?
Yep.
Have you ever farted in one and shot it at somebody?
No, I don't think I'm that much of a vile person.
They won't come back.
That's true. So like I said, the demolishing of the bicycle happened within the first 3 days, I think, of all the gaggle of kids. And so after I saw 2 of them, and I already had to, like I said, within 3 days, I went from the guy buying them ice cream to then explaining how you guys can't hang out here because you guys did some shit in our driveway. So like I had to be the mean guy at that point.
What was the point of destroying a bike and then throwing the pieces like a dismembered corpse?
Brother, I have no idea. No idea. But I mean, I can't talk too much shit because
Yes, you can.
well, hold on. Let me explain. I did just about the same thing because my mom bought me like a brand new bike. And the very first day I got it home, I brought it to my buddy's house and we took the wheels off and we put it on this beat to shit frame. And then we took the handlebars from my new bike and put them on the beat to shit frame. And I brought that home and my mom said, what happened to your bike? I said, oh, no, I traded it. This is better now. So
Well, just because you did something stupid doesn't make the thing these idiots did any less stupid. So you're still allowed to say whatever you want.
okay. Yeah. No, she wasn't too thrilled. She did make me go back and say, no, my mom says I have to put it back together. So
This one titled Good Product, 5 stars. Makes my farts sound louder. The hair must have acted as an interlocking silencer. I give this the big thumbs up, 5 out of 5.
I'm gonna say it's one of those nose trimmers.
I'm gonna go with an air horn because that'll make your fart sound real loud.
This is Veet for Men hair removal gel.
Ooh,
Jesus Christ!
that's a spicy meat hole.
This one's 1 star. Title and the review are the same. There were no wolves in the movie.
Dances with Wolves.
Nope.
Wolf on Wall Street.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Jesus Christ.
Painting of the Last Supper.
This one, 5 stars. Amazing. Amazing. I give this to my cat and it cure him of the autism. Also, since eating this product with meal 3 times a day, no more house ghosts.
All right, step 1, order it for D. Watch him eat it.
I think that person just finally started taking their medication.
I'm going to say it's obviously a copy of Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard.
I want to say Ninja Smoothie.
This is Modifilan Pure Brown Seaweed Extract 500 milligram 90 capsules.
All right, 500 milligrams might be a bit too much.
This one's 3 stars. Buy this book or don't. I don't care anymore. It used to be that I got home from work and the only thing I'd want to put in my mouth was the cold barrel of my grandfather's shotgun. Then I discovered Sonia Allison's chicken tetrazzini, and now there are 2 things.
Solid.
Jesus Christ.
It's an Italian cookbook of some sort, right?
Oh, well, it's a cookbook, yes. And the name of the book is Microwave for One by Sonia Allison. I'm also taking screenshots of all of these, so you can check Facebook if you want to look at them. 5 stars. Keeps my son from sinning. My son is going through be starting puberty in the next year or so. Since his father left me and I am now raising him on my own, I bought one of these for him to wear when he is not being supervised. It is well made. I made sure he is unable to take it off without removing the lock. I know it is a great product because he absolutely hates it. I don't enjoy seeing him unhappy, but I enjoy the peace of mind knowing that he isn't messing around at school, sinning at night, and most of all, I'm glad he's remaining pure for the Lord. He is counting the days, 8 years, until he is old enough to join the seminary and be able to take it off. Great product. Thanks again.
Does this person really have their kid wearing a chastity belt? And is there a way we can call social services?
It is a Honey male chastity device, metal wire cage, 40 millimeter, 45 millimeter, and 50 millimeter for those big beefy boys. This one's titled 4 ports. My wife and I can now charge all of our devices simultaneously. Now all we fight about is her crippling alcoholism and my unhealthy obsession with Dakota Fanning.
Some kind of power bank?
It's a USB wall charger, LED light up, 4-port travel, AC power adapter charger, hub with intercha. Enough of that tomfoolery. We got questions and shit to get to. But first, Green Room.
Hell yes.
Funny stories late at night. Every episode is a treat. Get ready for something sweet.
So, news from Dubby, well, I guess news from me is I got to open 2 new flavors, and the cherry lime, really good. Gummy bears, really good, as are all of the other flavors. I had somebody ask me if, get off the record, do I genuinely enjoy Dubby? I'm like, no, I legitimately do. I don't typically Hawk products that I have no faith in or don't enjoy or any of that. They are consistently running sales, buy one, get ones, different percentages off. But the one consistent is that you can pop on over to dubby.gg, and you can get yourself 10% off by using code AUTPOD, AUTPOD, for at least 10% off. Sometimes they do up it to 20, 30%. There are some exclusions that apply. Second sponsor, and I got a little story about this sponsor, Eden Fantasies. So one of our faithful listeners, him and I were talking earlier this week, and he had gotten a call from somebody in the middle of the episode, right when we were hitting the green room. And so he finishes up his call, and he just assumed the other person was going to hang up. But this poor 70-year-old woman may have heard us reading the advertisement for Eden Fantasies talking about recycling used adult sex toys, which is what you can get at Eden Fantasies. And let's see, what do they got this week? That fucking graboid thing is still haunting my memories. Let's talk about male masturbators this week.
Please,
Let's not talk about male masturbators this week. Holy shit.
Look at how far we've fallen.
Let's talk about the best sex toys on sale. You can save up to 80%. Oh, God. Oh, these are... The GIFs fucking make this website. I'm so sorry. Got the Fantasy Bloom Rose Panty Vibrator. Does the word panty bother anyone but me? Not my favorite word.
Yeah, it doesn't make me feel great.
Oh, good. A double penetration cock ring for all your DP needs. Oh, the Juicy Pack. Oh, Lord.
Ooh, please tell me, what's the Juicy Pack?
The Juicy Pack vibrator kit includes 3 discreet, body-safe, and cute clip vibrators, a licking apple vibrator, a tapping pineapple, and buzzing, vibrating bullet eggplant. Perfect for gifting, travel, or spicing up your collection with fun, good quality small vibrators. And yes, they are all shaped like the fruit, so you can hide them in your fruit bowl.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Someone might ask why your tiny pineapple has a power button, but
I mean, it would be the first time anyone ever saw a fruit bowl at Dee's house. They might have questions.
oh, they got the autofuck, which looks like a fucking missile launcher. But yeah, anywho, before I get too far into that one, if you want to check out Eden Fantasies for all of your adult toy needs, can head on over to bit.ly/AutEden, AUTEDEN. And some of you might be asking what these bit.ly addresses are if you're not fucking nerd like I am. Basically, what it does is it takes a big, long website address, URL, and shortens it down, hence the bit. So it's literally just saving me from telling you it's https://www.edenfantasies plus whatever the fuck else. D, did you ever watch the Terrifier movies?
I have not seen, is it 3? 3 is the newest one?
3 was not as good as the first 2.
Wait, is 3 the last one that came out?
Yeah.
Yes, I have not seen that one yet, but I have seen the first 2.
So do you remember in the second one where they were in like that Halloween shop?
Yes.
And Art is putting on like the funny glasses and hat and all that shit.
I do.
Well, guess who sponsors us now?
Who's that?
That shop that was featured in that clip. Abracadabra NYC is a sponsor this week. They have everything ranging from collectibles to costumes, like thousands of costumes, accessories to go with your costumes. They got Magic and not the Gathering, like magician type shit. Masks, prop, makeup, gifts. I'm a cheap prick. Everybody knows that. So I was wandering through the buy 2, get 1 free section, and I found a party game called 2 Girls, 1 Cup, drinking game.
Oh, dear Lord.
Jay seems very, very excited.
The description. Enjoy fast-paced Pong fun where two players compete directly with each other to sink their balls into the cup more times than the other player. Two players can play this drinking game, or more can play as tournament-style game. It's not that fun. It was the fucking name that caught me. They got a boob squishy, like stress ball. They got penis drinking. Oh, the googly eye pasties. I think those would be fun.
I think so too. Because I got that third nipple, I'll throw a third one on there.
Oh, yeah, it comes in a pack of 2. You might have to buy 2 packages of that and then get one free.
It's like the hot dog in the buns situation all over again.
It really is.
But yeah, they got all kinds of shit. And for that website, if you want to check them out, see what they got, it's bit.ly/AUTABRA Abra. Once again, that is for all of your costuming needs. They ship. You don't have to actually go to New York City, but you can if you want. That's it for me. Back to the show.
Funny stories late at night. Every episode is a treat. Get ready for something sweet.
One thing I wanted to read before we get into the questions. This is out of a Reddit post, and I found it fucking hilarious. It's under the thread True Off My Chest by username Smegma_Carbonara.
Lord.
Titled, I only wipe my ass after every 2 to 3 shits.
This is fantastic.
Here we are talking about crap again.
It's been a while. I only feel the need to wipe my ass every 2 to 3 shits. Why? Efficiency. I've been doing this since I was 20, now 33, and I've been saving on toilet paper and time. Before you ask, no, I don't get rashes. No, I don't smell like shit. Pants cover the scent, obviously. And no, there isn't a buildup of shit. When I do wipe, the fresh shit on my ass deglazes my anus and allows me to wipe the remainder of the last 2 poops.
This is not a real person.
Kind of a game changer. It's not nearly as bad as you think. I wonder how much time I've saved utilizing this method.
0.
Fucking A.
I need this person found and 5150. This person needs to be locked up now.
There's no way this person takes more than 20 steps in between their craps, and they must crap at least 6 times a day. Can you imagine?
There's no way this person does not just smell like straight up dookie. Like, that's just impossible.
We should do a GoFundMe for this person's care, because holy shit.
It really drove the point home and really painted the picture of the use of the term deglazing.
Yeah, no, I did not appreciate them phrasing it like that in the slightest. Again, I do believe this is Osama bin Laden level. We need to find this person. They need to be I'm not saying put down, put on some kind of list.
Can you imagine how little mustard or mayonnaise this person puts on their sandwiches?
I was going to say, is this like a list of the dry sandwich fuckos?
They probably eat their sandwich the long way.
Wait.
Like they don't turn it sideways. You know how you eat a sandwich? Pretend like you didn't know and you did it the opposite way. That way.
All right. So what type of sandwich? Because
Here
that
we go
is
again.
a very
Anyways.
broad category.
Is a taco a sandwich? Are we getting back into that shit again?
Dookie
No.
pants over here. Dookie pants over here. No, this is not okay.
Kirk had a question this week.
Hey, Kirk.
How long can you go without your electronics while still having access to them? And this is to include cell phones, television, radio, music in general.
Music, I can go a year and I'm fine. As far as any other device, unless I'm actively trying not to, I would probably say less than an hour, at least for my phone. That's the one that's more frequent. Like if I want to charge it and it's across the room, I get a little like I'm missing it within an hour. And I'm embarrassed to admit that, but I would not lie to that man. So there's the truth.
And I did ask for clarification. We can use our computers to work because that is our primary job function, but you cannot use it for any personal reasons whatsoever, which I don't anyways.
Yeah, probably like not as long as I would hope. Because I do have the attention span of my unmedicated child. An hour seems reasonable. But if I made it an hour, I would be surprised. Well, then again, if I'm outside walking or doing something with my kids, that's easy.
Right.
So, what is the reason it takes you so long to respond when we send you messages?
Because I got my kids, brother.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be tough for me to answer that. Like, I genuinely would love to say I could like go a weekend without it, but I don't think I could.
So, do either of you have, I'm not going to call it an app, but it's like a notification that comes up on your phone once a week and it tells you you were on this app for this long and this was
That's a
your usage.
Samsung thing. Yep.
Okay, so I've been tracking that a little bit because it depresses me for how much time I'm spending on certain things that I could have been productive with. So getting that is a good thing because it's like, all right, well, I'm going to try to use it less this week. But still, it's still an embarrassing amount, even when I'm doing well.
Well, and my numbers are, I guess, skewed, I feel, because I put Seinfeld on every night when I go to bed just to listen to. I don't like watch it or anything. It's just I need background noise or else I go fucking batshit insane because of my tinnitus. So I have that going, and that I think Netflix does 3 episodes before it asks you, are you still watching? And so that's an hour and a half, 7 days a week. So when that shit pops up, it's like, oh, you were on Netflix on your phone for 9 hours. And I'm like, I really wasn't, though. I was actually asleep for most of that.
Yeah, no, when I get the notification, I think each Sunday, and it's like, oh, you use your phone for this many hours. Then again, I do use it, I don't want to say during work, because that would be not good. Definitely during work. But I'm not paying attention to it that much, but it is.
We know.
I mean, at least I'm not totally glued to it.
It makes me think back to like growing up, because I'll watch TV and be on my phone at the same time. I struggle now to just focus on watching the TV.
I think we have officially melted our brains.
Oh, absolutely. Going to a movie theater, I feel like, is the only time I am like actually watching it attentively. And the only reason for that is because if I turn my phone on, the screen's going to light up and disturb other people. And I don't want to do that. It's sad.
I will say though, the medicine does help during that, because I have noticed I can watch a movie and not be tempted to grab my phone.
Yeah, I'm raw dogging that part of my mental health.
Don't do that, homie.
I don't know. I still get my work done. I'm fine. I think we got time for one more question. How do you avoid urinal splashback? And women are not going to like this question because they're not going to, I feel like they're probably not going to understand.
Unless they were in the movie Step Brothers, then they might know. They might let us stay golden, Tony boy.
Good poll.
I mean, it depends on the crowd. If it's just me in there, I'll take 7, 8, 9 steps back and just arc like a layup.
Well, and not all urinals are created equal.
That is true.
Because some of them, if I go straight towards the drain or the scent thing or whatever, it's just splashing back at me like it's fucking spitting at me. And then others, it's like, oh, this is a good angle. But most of the time, I'm usually aiming for the left or the right to kind of bank it off the wall and kind of give it a cyclone effect.
Yep. I was gonna say you gotta hit it at the angle where it's the least harsh angle. That way, like you said, it hits on there, but you're mainly kind of riding that curve.
Right.
Every time we go into the urinal, we are doing Green Beret levels of sniper calculation. And I just don't think men are given
physics. We're doing physics. That's what you were trying to think of, was physics.
Exactly. But I just don't think we're given the credit that we're deserved for that.
Just for context, everybody, D has only recently stopped sitting to pee, so it's new for him, and we got to give him support.
Yeah, maybe.
I've heard of I was going to say I've seen a lot more men doing that. No, I haven't. I've heard.
John's in there with a clipboard asking questions.
He's been watching and taking notes.
A lot more men going to the peeing while sitting down. I don't know. Maybe we should.
I don't know. I feel like just get me in and out during a pee. If I sit down, I'm old now. It's going to take me a second to get back up.
Well, and then you bust your phone out, watch a few TikToks, and
Exactly. And then I'm getting hemorrhoids.
all right. So you walk up to a urinal under the gate or over the gate if you have no fly.
Over the gate.
Wait, what are you talking? Oh, no. See, I was always over the gate.
Wearing shorts, obviously.
Yeah. See, I was always over the gate in my older age. I'm through the gate now. I'm going through the gate.
So you snake it through your pant leg or short leg?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the little trap door in the front of the boxer.
No, I mean so I'm wearing basketball shorts or whatever, and they obviously don't have a fly, so I can't unzip. So do you go over the top or under through the leg?
I don't know. I mean, appreciate you giving me the credit thinking I can pull anything out through the leg. No, I'm pulling my shit down and then putting whatever I got up and over.
He's got his shorts around his ankles at the urinal just to make it see.
Is this where all the dicks hang out?
Oh, God.
I think it's enough poop and dick talk. Thanks for letting us come in your ear. I did not feel good about that.
Pretty gooey.
3 sponsors this week: wdubby.gg. Use code AUTPOD, AUTPOD at checkout for at least 10% off. Some exclusions apply. You can pop on over to Eden Fantasies. They are constantly running sales. That bit address is bit.ly/AutEden, AUTEDEN. And final sponsor this week, once again running fantastic sales, buy one get one, buy one get two, buy two get one, is Abracadabra NYC, which had a cameo in Terrifier 2. And that bit address, bit.ly/AUTABRA, AUTABRA. If you want to get in touch with us, you can send us an email to GoD.
An unconventional threesome at gmail.com.
Ooh, boy, he caught on, ladies and gentlemen. Took him a year and a half.
I was nervous.
You can text us through most of the streaming platforms, social medias. There is a quote unquote TikTok. I got like 4 videos up there. Congrats to me. Facebook. If you wanted to sponsor a message, you can just get in touch with us through that email and we can discuss pricing and things like that. But we're not going to be outrageous. If you want us to do some awkward conversations with people, we are more than happy to do so because we have no shame. Guess who does not have a Craigslist catastrophe prepared? You're right. That is me. Please hold while your party is reached.
Makes you feel better. I also didn't have one ready.
Oh, this is a good one. This one's out of Activity Partners near State College. Titled, Help with Engorged Ladies. Are you suffering from engorged mammograms? I don't think that's the right word. Do you seek relief? Older, divorced gentleman is here to offer you satisfaction. I can travel to you, if local to the center region, and drain your problem. This is John.
This is D Money. And wow.
And Jay.
Talk to you in 2 weeks.
I'm utterly speechless.
Fuck off. You're off the podcast. This will be stuck in my memories forever.
Oh, dear Lord. Surrounded by boobs around here.
It's like he doesn't know his own fucking tagline at the end of it, or stinger, whatever we're calling it.
Sorry, I got thrown off. Fuck the government.
Worth the wait, man. Worth the wait.
And actually, you won't talk to us in 2 weeks. You're going to get a best of episode because I'm not here to edit. Sorry. Bye.
Later.